Welcome back to another episode of Local Search Tuesdays. SearchLab was back at Digital Dealer in Tampa a few weeks ago, and as always, I grabbed some of the top speakers and automotive experts to share helpful tips for car dealers in 2022. Digital Dealer was awesome. It was a bit smaller crowd, but everyone was super engaged. I presented a 2-hour session to a packed room. There were probably 15 to 20 people standing in the back, around 20 people sitting on the floor, and another 15 to 20 people standing outside the room and listening. There were tons of other awesome sessions, and we had a great stream of dealers stopping by the booth. But more importantly, I grabbed speakers and other experts to share some helpful tips for dealers to help them rock an awesome 2022. We got some awesome ones this time. Check it out.
Hey, here at Tampa, Florida, Digital Dealer. It's 2022. It's automotive digital marketing, and most of the dealers are not here. So causes me and a lot of people to think, what are you still not doing? What are you not prepared for in your marketing? What are you not aware of? What are you not paying attention to? And the reason why you're not here. It may not be your number one conference to be at. However, why are you not learning, getting new ideas, and making 2022 a growth year? Yes, you heard me right, a growth year. And speaking of growth in digital, are you doing everything on your site and all of your ancillary marketing that's working right now? Not because somebody else says, because you know it. And last but not least, a little forward thinking, a little tarot cards, a little reading palms. Are you prepared for GA4 next year? What it means for your business for measurement, because you need to have that tag, that code on your site now to have the data next year when they ship from UA to G4. Be ready.
So for me, the biggest thing that we're seeing right now is making sure that your website is actually having unique pages. We typically see keywords being used over and over again on different pages. So used cars is on like 10 different pages for no reason, between blog content, homepage, the actual SRP. So go through the website, evaluate, use a tool like Screaming Frog to see all the different pages and filter down to see which pages are referencing used cars or whatever it may be, and make sure that you are trying to have unique pages.
Best thing you can do for your employees right now is get them some coaching and some leadership tips. Get them some mentorship. We have all you need here. Give them the time and the effort from our mentors, our coaches, or from within.
So my tip for you is in your Google business profile to ensure under categories that you add EV charging stations.
Women in the industry need mentors, and women in automotive need mentors also, but they also need to be mentored. So we are launching our mentorship program, relaunching our membership program, and one of the things that I want you to go do is go to the Women in Automotive Facebook page and look for the QR code and take a small survey. Tell us what areas you're interested in and whether you want to be a mentor or a mentee or even a sponsor of the mentorship program. We're super excited to launch it full force next quarter.
The research is in. During the 9th annual Automotive Consumer Experience Trend Study that we do every single year, this year we asked 5,000 car servicers and car buyers about their experience buying a car. And they told us that 57% of the dealerships responded within an hour to their inquiry. That's fantastic. Keep it up, everyone. However, 3 times as many of those inquiries went unanswered compared to last year, and that can't happen. So the tip is, make sure that you have a response for those people who are shopping for a new car. Make sure you have a plan in place to flip them to a used car purchase. Good luck, everyone.
I would say the most important thing to look at right now with the climate, the inventory, is look at the marketing channels as more than just a place to run offers and ads and generate leads. Focus on building your brand. Look at other opportunities that you can leverage these platforms for. It's really the world of attention that we're all dealing in right now. So if you're looking for techs, if you're trying to grow a different part of your business, if now's the time to focus on new service ROs or parts business, you can leverage those for that. And the second part would just be to look at your attribution models, understanding that all of these platforms have viable returns and they're all potentially strong strategies. But you have to identify which of these channels are most impactful for your business and start having those conversations now while the storms are a little calm in terms of the marketing world. That way when things start getting back to normal, we're starting to fight for market share again, we already have that baselined out.
All right. One of the biggest problems I see in the auto industry right now in digital marketing is the wasted ad spend in Google AdWords. You have to make sure you're concentrating on the highest converting terms. Don't spend thousands of dollars on your name. Big thing, you got to stay engaged with your data and with your provider. Make sure that you are not wasting your money. There's too much wasted ad spend. Dealers are getting ripped off every day. Make sure you know what you're spending your money on. Thank you very much.
All right, hey, if you're advertising on Facebook, it's important to have a full funnel approach, but for a personal tip, with brand awareness reach ads, if you do a video ad, you can actually take viewers of that video ad and you can create a first party audience and you can then plug into middle of the funnel and hit those people that saw your brand awareness with your service ads, with your specials, with your trade and buyback, with your actual inventory. So you can create an actual audience out of those brand awareness and help push people actually down the funnel.
Hey guys, one tip that I can give you that I've been saying for years, facts trump feelings. Listen, the data is in. Take forms off your website. When you put a form, every time you put a form on your website, you're telling your customers, I'm too busy for you right now. Please, it's like the doctor's office. No one likes, hey, go fill this out and sit down and we'll get back with you. You're telling customers the same thing. Even with the market the way it is today, my dear friend Kevin Fry at Jeff Weiler saw a 1,400% increase in conversion when he took forms off of website. Automate your workflows, answer customers, start serving customers instead of chasing them, and amazing things will happen. Thanks a lot.
Great tips, right? That's all we've got for this week's video. So you know what that means. Put your hand on the screen right here. We totally just high-fived because you learned something awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week for another episode of Local Search Tuesdays.